Hello and welcome back to Pot of the Dead. I am your host, Nicholas.
I'm Dustin.
And I'm Natasha.
Today we are covering the 2017 Argentinian horror film Terrified. But before we get into all of that, let's hit that intro music. This of death, this homicide, my cemetery guns, no place to pay your respects. Pay your respects. Leave nothing but words and curse. Words and curse. Terrified is an Argentinian supernatural horror film written and directed by Demián Rugna. Strange, lethal hauntings ripple across a quiet Buenos Aires block, drawing in a weary police inspector and a trio of paranormal investigators as multiple houses become gateways for hostile entities. So, you guys had not seen this movie before, but you have seen When Evil Lurks. So, coming into this movie, what were your expectations?
I wanted more. I expected it to be darker, I guess.
That's not an expectation.
Yeah.
Okay, I expected more out of it. How about that? I'll just reword what I said.
Yeah. It didn't hit the darkness that When Evil Lurks.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I still liked it. I mean, it was pretty grim. I liked it. Yeah, it was spooky. I think the first half was maybe spookier than the second half. Seemed like it maybe lost a lot of steam
I agree.
when the ghost hunters came in.
Yeah, it hit hard at the very beginning, and I
Mhm.
was in it and ready. And then there really wasn't much more past the
Yeah.
bathroom scene.
Really?
So,
Well,
Did you get some good jump scares?
no,
really?
No?
I was
Really?
shocked. The
Really?
bathroom scene was the one thing that did it for me.
Really?
Huh.
Smile completely ripped off one of the jump scare scenes in
Yes,
this movie.
it did. And I think because I saw it in Smile and the kind of this whole movie, I was trying to figure out what was happening. It didn't hit.
Okay, so like, what is your guys's because I like this movie. I'm not saying it's as good as When Evil Lurks, but this isn't even like, obviously it's not trying to be When Evil Lurks, but it's a different style of movie. So When Evil Lurks, we'll just keep using that as our comparison stuff. That we're dealing with like demons and stuff like that. This is like in a really weird gray area of being, is it interdimensional? Is it
Yeah.
ghosts? Is it whatever? And
Mhm.
the thing I like about it is it's whatever it wants to be. It doesn't matter. It's just, it is something, right? So, I'm not going to get into spoilers, but there is a really cool, really, I love it, aspect about how you witness these different beings. And I think it's probably my
Mm.
favorite thing about the movie, aside from a bathroom scene, a kitchen table scene, and I love our officer protagonist. I love him in this
Mhm.
movie. But no, I get it because I'm not huge on ghosty films, and I would put this in that category. But I think compared to other ghosty films, I would rather watch this over, like The Conjurings and stuff like that personally.
Definitely
Um,
agree. Yeah.
because like movies that it gets kind of compared to is The Conjuring or
Hmm.
Lake Mungo, which I know you
Okay.
weren't a big fan of, Natasha, but
Nope.
or Record from Mexico. So it's got a lot of like, if you really think about like ghost films, there's not a lot that like stand tall, I feel. Like besides The Conjuring, like basically James Wan has the market cornered between that and Insidious. And
Mhm.
it's like anything outside of that, people are just kind of, eh. But like this one goes harder than any of those films does. But then at the same time, dials back like a ghost film does.
Which of those franchises has Ethan Hawke as the author? Is that The Conjuring or
That's none of
Insidious?
them. That's
Oh,
Sinister.
okay. I like Sinister.
Yes, Sinister's
Yeah.
good.
I don't
Yeah, that was
know
good.
the other ones.
Kind
That's
of
what.
ghosty, right?
What?
It's
That was kind of ghosty.
yeah,
Yeah,
haunted film,
Hmm.
yeah.
which
I
I'm
like
always
that one.
about.
It's
Yeah.
good. This movie, how you liked the fact that it could be whatever it wanted, I didn't like
Oh,
that
okay.
because kind of just it seemed like it threw a bunch of things at the wall and just did what stuck. So then like you're in this like I didn't know how to categorize it. And not necessarily that you always have to be able to categorize what you're watching, but not knowing if they were, like you said, interdimensional, how they get there, how you see them, how they manifest.
Isn't that though
I needed
also the
rules.
isn't that well no, because isn't that also the same thing that you championed when Evil Lurks about? Because it wasn't a Christian thing. It wasn't it's something creepy and scary.
I liked that, but I think there was a progression at least with
Yeah.
When Evil Lurks. You knew where it started and you knew how it got from point A to point B.
We
And you
also
knew
have
what happened when you embodied it.
we also have to keep in mind that this came out 6 years before,
Yeah.
right?
I
Uh,
personally don't think it's a fair comparison to compare
no,
this to When Evil
by
Lurks.
no means. But what I would say is if you like When Evil Lurks, I would 100% check this out
Oh yeah.
because it like Demián Rugna I don't know what he does in his movies, but there is something he does that like just completely engrosses me like in the first like fucking minute.
Hmm.
Like I am in it to win it instantly. The For some reason I give him so much slack on like, oh, there might be a loophole here or whatever, because he brings so many interesting things to the table. Like, no spoilers yet, but like how the ghosts are and stuff in this film. I just will instantly just turn a blind eye to other things that I don't like because
But are they ghosts?
well, that's what we'll get
Like
to.
we don't even know that.
But do we need to know? Like, because
Kind of.
we as people don't even know what a ghost is. And
I
that's
need
kind of
to
what it
know.
plays with. That's kind of
I
what it plays with.
You need to
sure.
know like it has to be a little girl, like a creepy little girl.
Preferably not a creepy girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
'Cause
you're gonna
that's
hate next week then.
fun. Awesome. But no, we just need to get into spoiler territory because I have complaints, I have confusions that
Okay, well,
I feel that I can't say.
then I will give the people what they're here for, the real deal Holyfield news and information. So, written and directed by Demián Rugna, this came out in October of 2017 at the Morbido Fest in Argentina. Its theatrical release, though, was the following May. So it hit the circuits of like the film festivals and stuff. Ended up getting a limited theatrical release in Argentina, and then was later released through Shudder, and that's how I saw it the first time. So the idea for this was it was a script that Rugna had wrote early in his career, but shelved for many years because Argentinian producers weren't really interested in horror at the time, and the project was revived when it won support through the Blood Window platform, a fundraising initiative for genre cinema in Argentina, which finally allowed Rugna to get it produced. So basically, not that it's a charity or whatever, but there's just like this foundation that like you turn scripts into, and they're just like, sure, why not? Yeah, this sounds pretty fucking cool. And it
That's awesome.
finally got backed and everything.
Nice.
The film was largely shot on location in El Palomar, a suburban area of the greater Buenos Aires area, over 5 weeks. Its modest budget led to a contained story relying heavily on practical effects and atmosphere. Uh, Practical effects, I'm interested because there is a lot of CG. So I'm
Hmm.
interested on how much of the CG is just cleaning up stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe the practical effects just look super shiny. I don't know.
Could be.
Because that's something with this film. I'm not big on CG, but it feels like there's a lot of CG in this
Hmm.
movie. But like if they're saying that like they had to rely on practical effects, I'm like, ah,
Hmm.
where?
I can think of a couple spots.
Yeah. But like late game in the movie.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Um, but so the budget, there aren't any exact figures. They're not disclosed, but Rugna said it was a small and low budget Argentinian film. So like it like you've got like Hollywood, and then you got the and then you got the and then you got the and then it's like and then the low budget of, so I like it was made
Gotcha.
for pocket lint, it seems like.
Mm.
So even on that though, fucking beautifully shot. The cast is really good.
Mhm.
Um, it's a strong. You're in and out. Oh god, this gives it a 5 out of 10 right out the gate, and it doesn't even have to have a story. You're in and out in under an hour and a half.
Yeah, good
Like,
runtime.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck, 89 minutes I think is what it said, and I was just like, God,
Nice.
goddamn, I love you, Demián Rugna. So, the accolades of this one was Best Horror Feature at Fantastic Fest in 2018. Vulture named it one of the best horror films of 2018, and critic Kim Newton called it an effectively spooky film. Rotten Tomatoes has it at an 83%, where I have the other ones somewhere around here. IMDb has a 6.5 and Letterbox about a 7.1. So more than likely you're going to have a good time checking this out if you don't mind reading. I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest barrier to entry. If you're not looking to read, you're probably not going to be interested in it. But even then, this is one of those movies that you can just like be like half asleep watching it, not reading it. It's still going to be creepy as fuck.
And there are a lot of scenes that don't even have language.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not heavy. It's not like heavily scripted.
No, like the dialogue is actually kind of like because they're not giving you any answers. Like there's it just
Nope.
it's just a lot of like, oh fuck, ah.
Yeah.
You know?
That is the
Um,
hardest part about reading the subtitles. I have a very active mind, so I usually am doing like two or three things at one time, but I have to look at it.
Hmm.
So the only thing I can do is diddle my bass. That's about
hell yeah, gotta diddle them bases.
it. Yep.
Give it a little boom, boom, boom.
Little twiddle.
So, that's about all I've got for like some backgroundy stuff, right? So I will give you some little known facts about this.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro planned an English remake for this film through Fox, but it fell through after Disney bought Fox. So
Ah.
can you
Hmm.
imagine a Guillermo del Toro led
Ah.
version of this?
It would have
Would've
been beautiful.
Sounds
so,
all right.
so pretty.
Yeah.
The shower scene alone.
If it would have dismantled antlers, though, I would not have been happy about that because it fucking rips.
Yeah.
Wendigos. Oh, yeah. That's right up my alley.
Maybe we'll have to
Mhm.
cover that soon.
That is a good one.
Rugna also wrote Terrifier, good lord, Terrified 2 immediately after this came out, and he says that it's 5 times gorier. What do you think about that one, Tasha?
As long as I know what's going on.
Okay.
Like I've said a million times, it can be gory. It just has to be for a purpose.
Right on. Yeah, because there's no way in hell that I thought that you were going to like When Evil Lurks, and you
Oh, I
were all
loved it.
about it.
Yeah. It's so good.
So other films that came out the same year as this is Get Out, It Chapter 1, Raw, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, The Ritual, and Annabelle Creation. So to kind of give you a little like tester on like what the world was like there for a minute. But I can see you guys kind of itching to really get into it. So if you haven't seen Terrified, it's on Shudder and AMC Plus, stuff like that. Little barrier for entry if you don't have that for paying. You can usually get 7 days free. Check it out. Like it's
It's
definitely worth it.
$4 on Prime.
It's
still
seven.
cheap.
It's like $7 or $8 a month for Shudder. Get it for a month. Watch this. Watch When Evil Lurks. Watch it. Like there's so much. Not a sponsor. Sponsor
Yeah,
us though.
they add a lot of stuff in October usually.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
And if you like Italian horror films and French horror films, they load it up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of French lesbian vampire movies lately.
They had a whole month where that was like their focus. Awesome.
Love them.
So, without any further ado, we're getting into spoiler territory. Okay. So, here we go. Terrified. Okay, get into it. What we got? What do you got? What have you been holding back on?
You put me on the spot. I had it all a second ago. Now it's gone. Just kind of like I said, the format of it. So I'm going to be
movie?
all over the place. So it seems like they're in the house, but then they also turned a boy into a zombie, and then they also come through a crack, but then they turn people into things, and then they're inside of cabinets. Like there's no rhyme or reason as to, at least that I could find, like how these things work. Like they somehow embody people. Why? How? Nobody knows. Who's the tall guy? Is the tall guy one of the things?
There's a huge thing that I think you're missing. That
Please don't.
the lady tells the older lady tells the older guy. I know, so good at names, right?
The
But
two
if you watch,
scientists.
yeah, but not the American one that always looks like he's a magician and is always asking like for the proper things to say. Like it took me a while to understand like
Yeah.
why is he always asking? It's like, oh, because that's the guy that they talk about like this happened in America. It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
he's American, but he also looks like the shadiest dude I've ever seen in my life. He's always like, yes, oh, look at this, knives hanging.
I was happy because of that. I was happy for that guy because I could understand his dialect,
Okay.
whereas like the native Spanish speakers, I couldn't. So it was
Oh,
nice
well,
to have him.
well, sorry for you, white lady.
That's all. Like I didn't have to read the subtitles when he
Yeah,
talked.
no, but
That's it.
but
Okay, what did I miss?
the lady talks oh no, she's talking to the policeman, the deputy, and
Mhm.
is telling him that don't believe everything you see, right? So
Yeah,
like
I got
there's
that.
so much that like us as viewers we don't know if what's happening is actually happening and stuff. Like we don't even know if the boy is like out of the grave or if just these entities, this entity, whatever it is, it kind of feels like it feeds off of fear. So the more scared people are, the more it feeds, the more the crack grows, the more it comes through. That's what I got out of the movie, specifically from that one thing that she says.
But she said it like right before she died, right?
Yeah.
So I immediately was like, maybe we don't need to take that into consideration.
Just throw that away.
Maybe she said
She doesn't know.
that's
Clearly.
fair.
There's no
That's fair.
shit.
So, what do you think then that the movie is? Like no shrugs.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Because then then she got killed, but everyone else turned into something.
She did. She became the smile monster at the end.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. You got me
It got a
there.
little blurry for me too.
Yeah.
If
I
that
don't
even
really know what I
existed.
watched.
But it kind of does because there is blood on the window. So who knows? Like, okay. My favorite thing though, can we talk about it? The fact that you have like there's just if you're looking at it in one way, you can't see it, but if you
Yeah.
change your point of view, you can see these things. That is
Oh.
the coolest idea.
Yeah, I like that. And I was trying to hearken back to that throughout the movie of like there's something to do with perspective, but it never quite landed for me. I didn't know how to make it work.
See, I think that's our you and me's like separation is like you're just grasping at straws to understand the ununderstandable, if that's a word.
That is
Like
not a word.
nobody
There is already a word for that. It's paranormal.
shush.
There you go.
Because I think that's the really cool thing about this is it's not the Conjuring and stuff. You don't have the Warrens just being like, this is what it is and this is how we combat it.
Which is
Demons.
fine. Demons.
Demons. Oh,
End of story, demons.
you're fucking horrible with demons over here.
Yep.
Like I don't need an exposition dump, but I just needed something. I don't know. Overall, it was a good movie. I liked watching it for the reason I think like you were talking about, like Rugna just has this vibe to his movies. The coloring, the lighting, all of that is amazing. And like the creatures looked cool and spooky, especially the one under the bed. That was
Oh,
scary.
yeah. All bent up so he
Yeah.
could fit.
His
Yeah,
like
that was cool.
leg and his head are in the same spot.
That jump scare didn't get you?
I don't remember a jump
Oh,
scare.
well, he kind of looked under the bed and there was nothing, and then he went back
Oh,
up and then it panned down and there was the guy all bent up and creepy
yes.
under there.
Yes, that one did. That one was spooky.
That was a successful one.
That was good. Yeah.
This
But
is
like when they set up the camera and then you see him like what was he like he was like leering over the guy.
Mhm.
That was cool. And how he
Mhm.
like went back into the wardrobe.
Yes.
I loved that scene.
yes.
So it's like there were bits of the movie that I really, really liked, but as a whole, I don't really know what I watched.
See, this film, like the more we talk about it, the more it feels like it's almost like an anthology film. And it kind of is. It's a neighborhood that's haunted, right? And it's like here's all these little pockets of life of things that are happening. You have voices coming from the sink that kills the woman in the shower, which we will
So
talk about.
good.
You like, okay, go ahead.
That was the scene that was like, okay, this movie is going to be dark and twisted.
Mm.
And that was so effective. That had me like sitting in my seat, all curled up, going, oh my God. I do think that like the effects weren't the best because it kind of just felt like a mannequin on a string
Yeah,
after like the first two hits.
500 hits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but I thought that was really cool.
The reveal is neat too because
Uh-huh.
you're like he's like working on the next house or whatever, and he just keeps hearing the dung, dung, and then yeah, you find out, nope, bitch be mosh pitting in the shower.
So the
Oh,
idea that he was gone for like 10 minutes of just letting this happen and she's just
I know.
banging up against the wall that whole time is so creepy.
And we
Mhm.
all know the frustration of wanting to go to bed and you have a noise happening and you're so pissed off.
Oh my God. I'm so glad I don't live in an apartment.
Janet, stop moshing! God damn it, I have to work in the morning.
This is not the time for Megadeth, Janet.
It's always the time for Megadeth, baby. So yeah, you've got like that little section, and that's our kind of wraparound story, right? Because he gets taken in for murdering his wife, but the scientists come to like we think we know what's going on. We're gonna check it out, and he gets called over because a house across the street, there's a little boy that's come out of the grave and back to his mother's house or whatever. And man, Rugna's got something against kids.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And in this movie, it's a bus.
Does he have children and that's like the most terrifying thing to him?
I
Or
don't know,
Let's hope
man.
he
that's
wants
the
to
reason.
explore it? I'm not sure, but
But it's got like notes of like Pet Cemetery, right? Like the little
Mhm.
boy going out just getting fucking smoked. And yeah, so I like how that's kind of tied in though, because like the boy's just kind of playing, but it's he goes to the faucet that's at the house next door,
Oh,
and then he's like that's like it's everything's just kind of touching.
I didn't think about that because it was in the pipes
Mm-hmm.
and then it was he drank the water.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a coincidence that he got hit by a bus then?
I think everybody because she even asks, like, have you been drinking from the tap when she's talking to the policeman and stuff. So it's almost like this water is tainted by the entity. There's someone poisoned the water hole.
I'm trying to find one connection that makes this movie make sense. And that might be it.
Shit happens. End of story.
I like that.
Like, what more do you need?
Do you think his way of storytelling is kind of like a cultural difference? Because most horror stories, especially around like ghosts and things like that in America, it's usually just like the people in one house.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm,
both of his movies, it'll happen to like a neighborhood.
yeah.
I wonder, yeah,
because they're like way more social down in South America.
it might have something to do
Makes
with that
sense.
because I know his whole thing with When Evil Lurks was like talking about what would happen to like more not poverty stricken or anything like that, but like lower class people if this big horrible thing happened, how would everybody else turn their back on it, right? And then this movie kind of has that vibe too, where like all this shit's fucking happening, but only the select few is like, no, we got to find out what's going on. Like it's not like the cops and stuff are just kind of like, oh, there's this weird stuff going on, and even like our policeman fellow that we follow that I wish I could fucking remember his name. Even he is just kind of like, I'm kind of tangentially tied to this because I used to date the mom, so I
Right.
give a shit about that. But beyond that, he's like, I'm about to retire because I got the Trump sickness where my blood's trying to kill me.
Yeah, he has something with-
coagulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. The coagulation. That's cool.
I got the consumption. But yeah, so it's like he's he's stuck in it in a way where he can't help it. Like he doesn't want to be part of this, but
Right.
to help his ex partner, lover, whatever out, he's kind of like fuck, and he is not cut out for this at all.
No, no, he's having a rough go of it. I
So
do love I love that there's people to call in these type of movies. Because imagine if
Yeah.
this happened in real life, you would just be like, ah, fuck. There's nothing I can do. But like in this and Conjuring,
Yeah.
Poltergeist, all that shit, there's like it's almost like there's like insurance adjusters that you can call and be like, yeah, we got something going on at the house. Can you guys come check this out? It's like
Right.
yeah,
I don't know. That's such a fun world to live in.
but these are the worst insurance adjusters ever
Oh,
because they come in and are as about as clueless as the
oh yeah.
others.
Yeah, they don't do great, but I just love that there's, someone like who you gonna call? That's like a real thing in
This
these ghost
guy.
movies. Like, and it's so fun because like a real world application of that. Imagine like calling in sick from work because oh, I'm sorry, my place is haunted. It's like there's this six-headed fucking goat that melted out of the wall and he's spitting blood everywhere. Like, imagine if that was like common practice, like that would happen like every other month with like different employees. That would be so much fun.
Sorry guys, I can't come in. My house is down with the sickness. I can't come
Yeah,
in.
my daughter's head spinning around. She's fucking herself with a crucifix. I can't make it in this week, I don't think.
my kid's got a case of the Satan. Sorry. So, this movie for me, like I know Tasha's kind of, it seems like you're kind of like that too, Dustin. But like for me, this is almost like a comfort watch because where you're grasping at straws for like cohesive story or whatever, I'm just like, it's a bundle of scenes, baby. But
Mhm.
the reason it doesn't like hit that like high line for me, like that top tier stuff, is the fucking score in this movie is
Oh yeah.
obnoxious.
It's garbage.
Yeah, love it.
The most absurd amount of just like fucking all the goddamn time. I'm just
Yeah.
like I remember why this movie isn't. I don't think about this movie like I do when Evil Lurks, and I think it has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, because it's like punches you in the face instead of just being there and setting the mood. As it was happening, I thought of you, Nick, and I was like, I bet he's gonna comment on this.
Yes, so much. It kills the vibe.
It
Like this,
does.
this is one of those movies that would be amazing if it were like, do you remember at all when we watched The Blackcoat's Daughter? It was
Mhm.
so minuscule and just kind of like brrr and
Yeah.
stuff like that. This movie would fucking be so much scarier if that were the case, instead of it being basically like a Hollywood score where it's
Yeah.
just nonstop. Like it's trying to scare you with the volume and stuff. And like I said, like at the time when when this came out and stuff, maybe that was more, it chapter one
Yeah.
came out, like or after The Conjuring and stuff and all that kind of shit. So maybe, but they don't do that when Evil Lurks that I remember.
I agree. No. Mm-mm.
The
But
soundtrack for that one very much, but
so you guys came up with something that we needed to list off for this movie. And what is our list this week?
Our
Creep.
top 3 creepy beings.
Okay. So beings?
Beings.
Oh shit. I wrote
did you do?
beans. I did beans. I was going kidney
Creepy
beans.
beans.
Creepy beans. Oh no. Lima beans. Cannellini beans.
I love cantellini beans.
You know, there were
creepy
that
at
many
all.
beans.
So many
Refried
more.
black beans. Oh, we're getting into
Mm.
refried territory? Oh shit, baby.
Fava beans.
But yeah, I didn't want it to just be like monsters
Yeah.
because that's just one category. So it's just like any creepiness
Okay.
that's in a movie.
Okay. All right. Who's starting the lists? Or you guys decide. This is Natasha and Dustin's creepy corner. What do we got going on? What's our list?
What's our list? Go for it, Dustin.
My first ones were the gentlemen from the the episode called Hush from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, wow.
And I know you guys aren't Buffy the fans, so I pulled up a picture so you could see it.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah, he's
There
creepy.
Hey,
would be
Daddy.
no It the Clown without these characters, I don't think.
Oh.
Really?
But yeah, they're great. They take away everyone's ability to speak for a
Okay.
while, and then they go around tearing people's hearts out, and I don't remember what they're doing. Fucking them? I'm not sure. I don't think they're banging them. But yeah, it's creepy as shit, and I've watched it recently. Not as creepy as when I was a kid, but when I was a kid, yeah, that scared the balls out of me.
They're just called the Gentlemen.
Yes.
It was a group of them, or was it just one?
Yeah, I think there was like 5.
Okay.
And then they had these minions that were in like straight jackets, and they were like dancing around for some reason. But that was fun.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah.
Very
Nice.
creepy episode.
Man. That reminds me of the Silence from Doctor Who. Didn't put them on my list, but
That's exactly what I
now
thought.
I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Silence and the Weeping Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Weeping Angels! I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good.
those
The
are
Silence
like
are my
bordering
favorite.
from creepy to cool.
Yeah.
The Weeping Angels, I love them.
Creepy. Weeping Angels are cool in concept. I don't necessarily
Yeah.
care for that episode so much.
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
because they're just stone statues of angels. Okay. But like I like the idea of they're like basically boo ghosts from Mario. You
Yeah.
just turn your back and they come, and then you turn
Oh,
around,
yeah.
they're like, oh, sorry.
I wasn't doing anything.
Don't mind.
Look over
So-
there.
Red light.
I actually had a really hard time thinking of 3, and then being able to rank them was even harder. So, in no specific order, the first one I'm going to mention is what I'm going to go with the Death Angels from the first Quiet Place,
Okay.
because they were lurky, and just the concept of you have to be extremely quiet and how they would just be like around you, and their faces open up like flowers.
Yeah, I really liked that.
Those things are terrifying. I thought they were creepy. What about you, Nick?
My first one, I'll start with ones that you guys know. I'll work my way down. My first one is going to be Longlegs from the movie Longlegs.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Nicolas Cage's character in that movie, even like it's not just him, it's everything about it, like just the entity, the devil, it's so off-putting and creepy and
Bad Botox.
just
Yeah.
vibes,
Oh, yeah.
man. I'm here for the vibes. But
Yeah.
yeah, just fucking just botched surgeries and all this stuff. Very creepy. Especially even when it's like comical, it's still creepy, like him at the bus
Mhm.
stop. Like it's just
Yeah.
fucking creepy as fuck. You know? I know a lot of people like kind of try to dunk on that movie because they're like, it's not scary. Shut up. It's amazing. So yeah. Mine's
It's
long
scary in its own way. It's unsettling,
Yeah.
which in a lot of cases, those are the best horror movies.
Like I like to think of Osgood Perkins outside of the monkey, because the monkey's not like his other films and stuff, but his movies are scary because it's like what's not on screen.
Yeah.
Like there's always that like liminal aspect of something else just outside of our field of view, and that's what makes it creepy. So yeah,
Or what's happening in the background.
Oh yeah.
We're paying attention to the foreground, and then like Longlegs is walking into the house that I didn't notice the first time around.
Yeah, when you notice that, it's so much more
So
scary.
Yeah, it's so believable too. Because imagine if you had like botched, like cosmetic surgeries and stuff. What if you turned yourself into like an elephant man type person? Like
Yeah,
that would tip you over the edge.
Yeah, it's just Mar-a-Lago. It's just
Yeah.
Trump's
Yep.
golf course.
Yep. You're just inviting Satan into your face at that point.
Directly into your face.
Mhm.
All right, Dustin.
My second one was the face hugger from Alien. That scares the
Oh.
shit out of me. And I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but he's not a hugger. He is a face fucker for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how it got the name hugging. That's way too cute.
Oh, and it's
Way
not
too cute.
consensual either.
No.
He's raping your face.
Yeah, face rapers is what they should be called. But yeah, that scared the shit out of me as a kid and kind of as an adult now because I have a terrible gag reflex. So
Ah,
yeah,
There's so
some
much
alien
phallic
just-
about it too.
yeah.
Yeah, just a dildo with a bunch of legs.
Wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
Business idea?
Welcome to my company, Dildo Legs Incorporated.
Oh my God. Well, my second one is the alien from Nope. Its name's actually Jean Jacket, which I didn't
Oh,
remember from the
yeah.
movie. Um,
What?
yeah. Have either of you seen Nope?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Its
The
name's Jean
spaceship's name
Jacket.
is Jean Jacket? Who
Uh-huh,
gave it
yeah.
that name?
Jordan Peele named it that name. Who else?
This is a revelation for me. I did not know that.
Yeah, I was excited
Oh,
when I saw that because I
but
just Googled
why?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Because it looks like fabric,
Oh,
I-
yeah, when they are in the belly, I guess.
or when it
No,
opens
that
up.
didn't look like denim to me, but
Acid washed,
it looked more like I don't know,
bleached.
like cartoon curtains at like a clown hospital or something.
Clown.
Specifically a clown hospital.
Yeah,
Is this a hospital where clowns work or a hospital that clowns go to?
that's
Where they
the place
work.
where they go to get fixed up.
Oh, okay.
They have special doctors and everything with like toy hammers and everything.
That squeak.
Just
They have toy saws.
oh,
Yeah.
his heart's stopping. Fill him with confetti stat.
Yeah. I need 2 cream pies or we're gonna lose it.
Whoa, whoa. us at dildo legs do not condone.
Oh, you know what I meant. We got a cream pie that's got fast. Call it. And there's no amount of cream pies that are gonna save Bozo today. We lost him. Like honks his nose one last time.
Oh,
He died
my
doing
God.
what he loved, getting cream pies.
Oh no.
I just picture him in the morgue with his big shoes just sticking out of the
Oh,
door
yeah.
because it can't fit in.
They
Oh,
keep
the toe tag would go around his whole shoe.
Yeah.
they're like bending the shoes down to get him in there. They keep springing out.
Oing, oing,
Oh God.
oing. Anyway, I
Whose
really
turn?
like the spaceship alien. It's your turn, Nick.
Oh, okay.
That's where we started. Okay.
That's all I got.
Mine's gonna be my second one's gonna be the entity from It Follows. Have either of you seen It Follows?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Basically about a sexually transmitted curse
Yeah.
demon thing. So basically, if you are being followed by the entity, which just is this thing, the only way to get rid of it is to fuck somebody. So
Mhm.
you make that face. It is a scary fucking movie.
It is. Yeah.
very
Okay.
creepy because you just pass it on to them. It's no longer your problem. So you're damning them to death because if it catches up to you, you die.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
you're actively just trying to fuck somebody over, like literally.
Or
Literally.
that song "Fuck the Pain Away."
But peaches.
Yeah. The Teaches of Peaches. Yeah.
So yeah, that's mine. Like because it's one of those things. I think the less I know about something, the creepier it is.
Hmm.
Yeah. Very scary concept.
Yeah.
My last one was the hag from Mulholland Drive.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time anyone saw that, but I also brought up a picture of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's just David Lynch.
No,
Oh,
the black
that.
lady beside her.
Oh yes, yes,
Wow.
yes. Sorry.
Not like an African American lady, but
Yeah, she looks
painted
burned.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very creepy. And you don't really see much of her in the movie, so it's terrifying. Yeah. So what is she up to? What's she doing?
Yeah.
She's probably hanging out at the fucking clown hospital.
Yes. She's watching all those beautiful, beautiful cream pies.
Ah. Okay, for my last one, this one was the hardest, so I also have an honorable mention. Kind of like 2 honorable mentions, so I'll make it fast. The mom from Barbarian, or Mama,
Oh, yeah.
Mother.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was terrifying in a humanoid aspect, and then I just felt really bad for her.
Mhm.
I think that was the first movie that I saw with something like her, so that's like stuck with me.
Okay.
Just knowing that she's like in the basement down super far. It was super creepy. 2 honorable mentions. I gotta throw out this just Olive Smile. I know
Get
Nick,
the
you
fuck
hate
out
it.
of here.
but-
Worst goddamn movie ever.
That concept is terrifying.
Oh, really?
Also, you're
This?
really going to hate this, and I'm doubling down with the sackhead guy from Strangers.
Oh my fucking God.
Carry on. It's your turn.
Strangers.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
That's the one where Liv Tyler couldn't speak the fuck up.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
one.
God, couldn't
Yeah,
stand it.
I
Terrible
hated
acting
her.
choice.
That's true. I agree with that. But
Yeah,
the people, the strangers were terrifying.
yeah. I
Yes.
guess Sackhead was a little scary. Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're creepy when they're not doing anything. That's
exactly.
that's the best part of the movie is when nothing's happening,
Hmm.
which I can't think of too many other times that I will say that, right? Like
Right.
that's like anytime like the chase is on and oh, I do
Yeah, I
not
don't
give
care
a
about
shit
that.
about that movie. But
But when
like
he's standing in the hallway
that
smoking a cigarette,
the
fuck.
one scene where he walks up and then walks out like while she's like in the
Uh-huh.
kitchen or whatever, 10 out of 10 scene. Rest of the movie, dog shit dildo.
Scares me every time.
I love that expression. Like,
What dog shit dildo?
yeah, I think you've said it a couple times. Already.
Yeah.
Dildo sucks, man. It's made out of dog shit.
I think it's, if memory serves, there's an electronic musician out of Canada named Venetian Snares, and he has an album called Winnipeg is a Frozen Shithole or something like that. And there's a song just called Winnipeg is a Dog Shit Dildo.
Oh,
That's, I think, where I got it from. So my last one, is it my turn?
it is.
Okay. The movie Baskin, it's a Turkish horror film. Baba, or the father from that movie, is absolutely horrifying. I'm pulling a thing
Do
out
you
of
have a picture?
Yep.
Oh,
So that's
What's
him.
hanging out of his mouth?
yeah.
Is that
That's-
drain hair?
It's a it's a knife. It's a
Oh!
knife up against his tongue. So what Baskin is about? It's about these cops that basically get called to fucking this like out like beyond the line kind of area and everything, and they go and they accidentally like travel through like a portal to hell, and the father is like the leader of this like kind of culty thing in there, and it has by far some of the most horrifying scenes in a movie that I can think of in like the last 10 years.
Ooh.
It's Turkish, so you know, barrier for entry for some people there because you do have to read it. It's also kind of surreal, so like there's a lot of stuff going on that you're like, I don't know what's going on, but that works in making you uncomfortable because then you're gonna see guts spill and stuff like that, and that's gonna snap you into like, oh fuck. So yeah, good
What
movie.
was the movie again?
Baskin, Baskin. So yeah, top tier film.
Wow.
But
Is that on Shutter?
ooh, it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore. I did watch it streaming a handful of years ago. I need to get it for the collection. That's one that's like it's like been habitually in my cart forever, and I'm just like, I think I'm gonna buy the Poughkeepsie tapes instead. I think I'm gonna buy whatever. So
The Poughkeepsie tapes.
yeah. Oh, Poughkeepsie. I haven't got to watch it yet. Maybe we'll have to watch that sometime soon.
Oh, okay.
It's found footagey, but
Oh.
it's basically about police recover all these tapes out of someone's basement, and it's like the diary of a serial killer, like all the
Ooh.
things that he did. And I guess it's loosely, I mean, everything's loosely based on a true story. So I don't know.
I mean, that's how it gets you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's found footage based on a true story.
I've heard it's like super creepy. So
It sounds good.
I like found footagey shit. Like
Yeah.
I give a lot of slack for that. Like as long as it can just kind of get me like believing just a little bit, like this could be real, I will give it a pass. Like this is
Right.
amazing. So, all right, favorite scene in the movie. Going back to Terrified.
Oh yeah.
What is like what was effective, I guess, in this movie? Outside of the shower scene, which we know
Yeah.
that is probably for you guys the top scene in the movie.
I'd say maybe the naked bald guy was probably the top for me. That creeped the shit out of me.
The
Just
guy
sort of
coming out from under the bed.
Yeah, watching him sleep. Yeah, that can fuck right off.
Yeah, I agree. You're
Sorry.
mad at that scene.
Yeah. No,
God
I didn't
damn
like
it.
that guy one bit. And the longer he was on screen, the less I liked him.
The longer he was on screen, the more scared of him I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Wouldn't necessarily say that I was angry at him. I just
I'm
wanted him
creeped
to
out by
stay
bald
away.
white guys anyways. If they're naked and in my room, that's a pretty hard pass.
You better be
You're just
naked in
so
the street.
nonchalant about that. Just a hard
Mhm.
pass, not a get the fuck
Next.
out. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. When specifically when the guy is watching the recording of it,
Mhm.
that part was the scariest, most effective, I would say.
Well, because it's like beat after beat, it's creepy because like you see the cameras on the floor, so you know something's
Mhm.
happened. So it's like,
Mhm.
uh-oh. Then he's watching it, the guy standing over the bed, uh-oh. Then the guy goes into like the armoire and he like looks back and that's right there. And it's like, uh-oh. Like
Extra
it's just like
uh-oh.
nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes
Which
in.
is so creepy.
Yeah,
Like,
goes in,
Mhm.
nothing there, closes it, does his thing. Uh-oh, he back.
He's under the bed.
yeah, bring us back to paranormal shit being in real life. Like that would be scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Someone being in your room and like you catch them on
Oh
camera.
my God.
Yeah,
Just staring over you, and then when you wake up, they're not
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
So you guys don't believe in like paranormal shit like that?
No, I love reading and listening to stuff like that. It's not even a thing of being like a skeptic or anything like that, or being on the opposite side of I want to believe.
Mhm.
I don't care. And that sounds shitty, but it's one of
Mhm.
those things like if something happens and it makes me believe, cool. I
Yeah.
don't want to believe though, because like that'll shatter everything. Like
Yeah.
if I did see an alien or a ghost and like not like I think I saw it, but like I'm like I fucking know I just saw
Yeah.
a Wendigo fucking a Yeti. Like that,
Specific.
my brain just gonna melt.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You wouldn't want that to happen. Really?
Not really, no,
I
because
would love it.
I
But
am.
you said it would, if you believed, then it would shatter your
It would.
perception of reality. But
It would.
if you already believed,
Well, no, it would. I don't believe,
yeah, okay.
and I'm steadfast in like I don't believe in an afterlife. I don't all these things, right? So
So you
then,
have to rethink everything. pretty
correct.
much.
There's all these
Yeah.
spinning
I
plates,
see.
It
and
does
then
sound like a lot of work.
yeah, and then you see fucking Billy the puppet fucking slamming some cream pies at the fucking hospital.
Clown hospital.
My brain's going to break, man.
I want to believe that.
I pay so much money for the one piston to work in this brain,
Uh,
and that's gonna fucking blow the gasket, man.
I'm the exact opposite, man. Like I love reading and watching shit like that, but I want something like that to happen. Maybe I want it too much, and that's why it never will happen to me.
Ah,
I would love to have like a purpose of like some mind-shattering moment that's just like, oh fuck, I have to figure out what that was and like dedicate my whole life to just being one of those creepy losers in a van, driving around chasing ghosts and UFOs
chasing
or
the
whatever
cryptid.
shit.
I'd like to
Yeah.
let you know, Dustin, that you don't have to have that happen to become a creepy dude in a van. I mean, the two things you got to do is be creepy and own a van. You don't even have to own the van. You can steal the van. Adds to
And
the
by
creep
having
factor.
a van, you're
Yeah.
kind of already creepy.
You know I don't have the self-esteem to pull that off, man. Yeah.
Wow. I was just trying, bud.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll get there.
maybe Santa will bring me a creepy van.
With no windows. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
those are the
Yeah.
worst.
I don't think
How
I've
do you
ever
back
met
up?
somebody that's like, what'd you say? How do you back up?
Yeah, how do you back up with one of those? There's no
There's no
windows.
logic.
I
You
know.
throw it in reverse and let Jesus take the wheel.
Well, I guess if your goal is to like hit a child and do stuff to it, I guess that would be a good way to do it, I guess. Whoops! I didn't have any windows, my bad.
Nope, let's just toss you in here.
Yeah. Backing up is the least of their concerns.
Yeah. That'd be the biggest one of mine. What if I hit something?
A creepy man wouldn't care. Okay, so
Right.
you're already screwing up, bud.
Oh, I know. This is
You're
too stressful
caring
a life
too
for me.
much. Creepy life.
You know
Yeah,
what?
did you-
This is just becoming a chore now.
Yeah. No, did you guys watch X-Files?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I love that. There was like one character who drove around and he had like some sort of camper and stuff like that. And I always saw myself as that guy growing up. Just like, that's gonna be me. We're gonna have pictures of fucking Bigfoot all over the wall, and I'm just gonna drive around. Everyone's gonna think I'm nuts, and eventually I'm gonna die in some sort of cryptid way, and no one's gonna believe it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, like that's the thing is like I grew up on X-Files and all that. Like I do what's the way to put it? I buy in, I guess. I buy into like the extraterrestrial stuff in a pragmatic way. Like
Sure.
it has to exist. You know, like
Yeah.
the vastness of, you know, and everything. I also am that person that's like, I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. Like, you know, multi-dimensional vibrations, yada, yada, yada. I think ghosts and aliens are all the same thing. I think it's a matter of perspective, kind of like in this movie, where you can't quantify what you're seeing because your brain can't wrap itself around things that it just cannot, right?
Yeah, that's a
So
good explanation. That's why people see it differently because
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
open
so
to interpretation.
so like we've already proven the fact of when things vibrate at different frequencies so high they blip out of reality, and when they slow down they show back up.
Mhm.
Like the CERN was it the ion collider or whatever
Mhm.
has proven that, you know. So there, we got that works. Okay, so aliens probably do that, and people see aliens and probably think they're ghosts. That's where my brain goes.
Yeah. What about you, Tosh? Would you want to have something completely shatter your reality and change the way you see everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more on your end of the spectrum than I am
Cool.
Nick's. Yeah, like the concept of like fairies and magic and
Mhm.
like beings in the forest. It's
Yeah.
really specifically like little things in the forest more than anything
You
else,
want to
but like
live in a fairy
magic.
tale.
Yeah.
I do. What's wrong with that? Like
Yeah.
imps and like, yeah, that is
Goblins.
primarily it. Goblins, yeah. It's like Nessie. Not so much Sasquatch for
We're
no
getting to
reason.
her, Nick. She likes the goblins.
Yeah, Nilbog.
Not those goblins. Those goblins gave real goblins a bad name.
Whoa!
Uh,
Goblin on goblin hate right here.
But kind of like Nick said, there's like where you were talking about, Nick, the universe is so vast. Also, there's so much untapped like nature. So
Nope, doesn't
who's
exist.
not to say? And there's like stories that like in like ancient folklore and things like that had to come from somewhere.
I agree. Yep.
So where did it come from? And there's so much similarities across cultures that something had to be there at some point in time.
Mhm.
Nope.
Right on. You're in the van. You're in the van with me.
I'm not in the creepy child hitting
Oh.
van, if that's what you're asking.
No, that was just a bad scenario that hopefully won't happen.
I'll be in the RV traveling around,
The RV.
but not the
Is
has
it like
windows.
is it one of those like truck bed RV kind of thing, like the truck bed campers, but just on top of a van?
It's both.
It's got a hole cut through the roof of the van going into the
Like a
camper. And
ladder.
it's
Yeah.
gotta go to HQ.
I like it. We'll
Gotta
get
go
you
to
on
And
the
there's a
van.
turret. The
Yeah,
top's
you're-
also cut out so you can look out. The
Yeah, you're like in the crow's nest with like your binoculars in a Walmart parking
Oh.
lot looking for Sasquatch.
Yeah. We'll
Always
get you in the
wanted a
van,
crow's
Nick.
nest.
Oh, yeah, we'll get you.
I'll drive the
the
van.
unexplained here soon.
Out
I'll
of
just
the unexplained.
Yeah, I'll just drive the van. I mean, like, just
Cool.
fucking put on some crunchy tunes and I can just go, you know, and then you guys, like, go off in the woods and are never seen again. And I'm just like, I'm out of corn nuts.
I wonder what happened to them. They've been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
These guys suck.
Must have stumbled upon a Wendigo railing a Yeti. Is that what it was?
Yeah. If they're
No
late,
one
I
gets
hope,
to walk away from that.
man, I hope Sasquatch kicked their ass because I'm late to get a fucking burger right now. I was going to go to Five Guys and now they're out there fucking partying with five Sasquatches and I'm not about this.
Delicious.
So,
Talk my dreams here.
so is there anything else that you guys want to hit on this film? Like, it's a ooky spooky time with an
Yeah,
over the
it's
top fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
What would you guys give it? I'd probably do like a 5.5.
I'm like 6.5 territory, 7.
Six. Yeah, six.
Yeah, totally. We'll watch it again. I will suggest it with the caveat of the music's kind of annoying, but the idea of the movie's fucking rad as fuck. Like,
Mhm.
I love the fact that this dude behind me thinks that a gun is going to kill multi-dimensional fucking
Oh, yeah.
creatures.
He kept pulling out that piece, didn't he?
Yeah. He's
He's
gonna
a
open a
cop.
cabinet and he's gonna
Yeah.
shoot something. I don't know.
Cops are cops, man. Pigs are pigs. It's the same. Doesn't matter what country you're from. Point the gun, kill the thing. Like,
Yep.
it's just what it is.
Man.
I one last thing. I love the such an easy way of revealing the perspective thing of like looking through two different windows and it's there and it's
Yeah.
not there. That is such a cool like reveal, and they don't have to explain it. It's just it makes sense. Oh, through this pane of glass you see it, through that one you don't. I keep seeing
Okay.
it, but it's going. Enough said. That's all we need to know.
And then you saw the guy in the crack with like glowing eyes.
Yeah.
I love a good glowing eye guy.
It was like a hermit.
I love
all
some
of a
good
sudden.
crack.
Yeah. Good crack and eye shine. Yep, I'm there for it.
So today we got crack, we got eye shine, we got cream pies, and at that I think we're kind of done talking about Terrified.
Got Yeti bottoming for a window.
Power bottom,
Yeah. Oh, the most powerful.
giving them that Washington wiggle, you know. So,
How they do it in the Pacific Northwest.
yes.
Oh, jeez.
So next week we will be covering the American remake. For most people, it's just the original, but it's not. There is a Japanese version of this movie. We're going to cover The Ring. So that is what we'll be covering for next week. So when you were like talking about like no spooky girls, please, we getting spooky girls next week, baby.
It's full of spooky girls.
It's one spooky girl, one videotape. Okay.
Yep.
So
But I mean, like, she's in the movie.
yes.
It's about her.
Yeah, she is.
She is the movie.
Have you seen this?
Samara.
Yes,
Have
I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Oh
Ooh.
damn. Oh damn. Has anybody seen the original?
Yes.
Yeah, I have too. Okay.
There's a very funny log scene that I need to talk about.
Yes. So for Pot of the Dead, I am Nicholas.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Natasha.
Come back and listen to us, or else.